Hello. The ocean sustains us with the basic elements of life. It produces half the oxygen we breathe and is an essential part of the water cycle, helping to provide the water we drink. The ocean is an integral piece of our well-being and to the whole world of creatures too. Unfortunately, the seas are being torn apart by tons of trash, gallons of chemicals, and the decline of marine species. Although environmental issues surrounding the oceans are significant, we can all play a part in changing them. Beaches all around the world are being seriously damaged by a number of issues. Trash is one of the biggest issues, as there are tons being dumped into the water every day. Last year, in one day, over 1 million cigarette butts were picked up and 20,000 plastic trash bags in one day only. Animals can mistake trash for food. For example, sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish and they eat them, which can be fatal. Animals can also be trapped or hurt in trash. For example, 6-pack rings can be caught around animals' necks. Humans can also be hurt from trash when they're swimming, and trash can also break boat motors. Chemicals and water quality is another big issue surrounding the oceans. Even if you don't live close to the water, you play a huge part in the ocean's well-being. Chemicals can run off the land when it rains and eventually find their way to the ocean. Fertilizers can cause algae overgrowth, which then doesn't allow sunlight to get to fish or animals in the water. Pesticides and herbicides kill plants and animals on land, and they do the same in the water. Another problem that many people don't know about is acidification. Acidification is caused when carbon dioxide is absorbed into the water, which causes a slight pH rise, or the many fish eggs or smaller creatures in the water can't survive with this change in pH. All in all, there's very significant issues surrounding the oceans that we can all play a part in changing.
But there are many organizations working to save the oceans. One of the biggest is the NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They are trying to make seas trash-free and putting together beach cleanups. They're also working on the acidification that Sarah explained. Another foundation that is working to clean up the beaches is the Surf Rider. They are doing mainly chemical tests to make sure that the water is clean, and they are also informing people of how water gets polluted and how bad it can get if the water is too polluted. They are also doing fundraisers to gain money to fix the oceans and clean up. Finally, the Ocean Conservancy is creating fisheries, which is where they grow fish instead of going out to the ocean and collecting them and taking them from the ocean. They are just taken from a farm. There are also reef replenishment projects that create reefs for the fish to live on. And there are trash cleanups to clean up beaches, to clean up trash from the beach. Advocacy and action is being put in to educate people of how the beaches are damaged and what can happen if they get too damaged. All in all, many projects have been founded to maintain the well-being of the ocean.
Even though there are many groups that are trying to save the ocean, you can play a big part in keeping the ocean healthy. You can go to a coastal cleanup, which is organized by the Ocean Conservancy. There you clean up trash from the dunes and the beaches, so that the trash, as Sarah said, wouldn't harm any of the animals. Also, it would help us as humans. Most coastal towns should have a coastal cleanup, such as Rehoboth, Lewis, Dewey Beach, and all those other places. The coastal cleanup is the largest organized beach cleanup in the world. When you participate, it not only helps the environment, but it also helps you. It will keep the ocean healthy, which is essential to our well-being. And besides, it could just be fun for the family. And there are small things you can do too. You can go on websites and find out what's in the water and how you can help. And just get informed, know what's happening. And most of all, you need to spread the word. Tell everybody that the ocean is in danger and we need to protect it. Remember, little things can make a big difference. The world's beaches, the frontier to many resources, support ocean health. They provide habitat and nesting grounds for sea turtles and seabirds, and they attract tourists, which can support complex local economies. Whether we live on a beach or hundreds of miles from the coastline, we all have a profound stake in the ocean and its well-being. The ocean's condition will only go down unless people like you help and take part in the effort of trying to save the ocean and marine ecosystem.